Here with Coach Rob Koll here at the field. Well, actually UWW Junior Greco, as well as the Open starting tomorrow. Rob, we're coming up to your backyard for our Greco wrestle-offs in Ithaca to go to Cornell University and figure out our Greco team. Why are you guys interested in having that event, and what'll make it a good time for people to enjoy?
Well, I mean, part of the event, it's a great facility. The Freedman Center is going to be tight. We've almost got it sold out already. Fall is coming up. There'll be a lot of pomp pageantry. We got a great history of Greco in New York State with with Joe DeMio and company, and of course New York Athletic Club. So there's a lot of interest in the sport. We've been pushing it pretty heavily at the Finger Lakes Wrestling Club. So I just think it's a great way for us to show off what we're doing up in Ithaca, and of course expose upstate New York to some great Greco.
And your guys are not afraid to do Greco. I mean, let's talk a little bit about Gabe Dean, who went down and qualified the United States for the Pan Am Games by doing his job, making the finals at the Pan Am Championships. What gave him the ability and desire to do that?
Well, first of all, for someone from like myself to be a fan of Greco is ironic, since I never wrestled a day in my life. But my son loves it, and I got kind of into it that way. And we've got some people who have been really cool. Rick Dumble in the Binghamton area has been a real advocate, and so I met with Matt Linlin a couple months ago. I really like Matt. I think he's moving the program in the right direction, and I told him that we really want to make a commitment, try to get some kids doing both styles. Everyone does freestyle. We're made a commitment to doing freestyle at the senior level as well, but we'd like to find a special niche in Greco as well.
And what did it take for Gabe to be able to go and wrestle Greco without a lot of background?
two weeks of practice, to be honest with you. But I don't think anybody can just go and practice for 2 weeks and be good in Greco. You have to have a style which is conducive to being, a Greco.
Right, and he's always been tough. And
he's strong as heck. He's incredibly athletic. He's very hard to turn, and he's got a great gut wrench. So that makes and he can pummel. Oh my God! Those few things right there are kind of the definition of a good Greco-Roman wrestler. We had a few guys go up there, work with him on some techniques, and tried not to do too much, because too much for him at that point would be catastrophic.
Right.
And stuck with a basic game plan and had some success. I think you're going to see Gabe. I don't speak for Gabe, but I think that Greco could be his, kind of his style in the future.
So Kyle Deck's training there. He's had some challenges with injuries occasionally, but how's he looking in the room? Everyone wants to see Kid Dynamite out there again.
Yeah, well, he saw him at the Northeast Regional. He's been banged up. We thought it'd be better for him to go through with the new rules, with Jordan staying out and some other things. And we thought it'd be, let's get qualified through the Northeast Regional, get completely healed up, and be ready to go for the U.S. Open. He's phenomenal. I mean, he gets better every time he wrestles, and every time he doesn't wrestle, it seems like he gets a little bit better. The only problem we have with Kyle is getting workout partners. He's just so dominant. It's hard to get someone who can push him.
So how does it look for your team next year? Cornell obviously is consistently a challenging team, and you brought some kids out this year that have made a step up, but you also have kids getting out that have gone through the program. What are you looking at for next year?
The key to winning a national championship is having guys behind your champions who are capable of winning a national championship, and I think we're getting to that point. We haven't been there in the past. We've always been 1 or 2 guys short. Everybody's got to be the right weights. We've got to make sure everyone's healthy, and we are one of 3 or 4 teams that can win it. And it's in New York City, so everything's got to fall right. But at least we have the cast of characters to be there.
Then you just come out here. I know you're going to do a lot of coaching, but do you enjoy watching this level of wrestling, the Open coming up next couple days?
This is, hopefully my wife won't see this, but this is vacation for me. I say it's work, but it's really fun. I mean, my job is for most people is basically a vacation every day. I get to go watch wrestling, coach wrestling, so I can't imagine a better place to be this weekend.
Outstanding. Thanks, Coach.